Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi, I am Farah Farhana and I'm here to explain the challenge that we face before training program, which is the difficulties to choose game platform for our training sessions. Since we are required to utilize gamification concepts in our training programs, we spend a lot of time figuring out what kind of game that is entertaining while also can improve participant understanding, particularly relevant to the purpose of our training programs, which is to improve participant knowledge on basic safety. We must also seek for games that is very simple to play. Why? Because if it is too complicated, the participant may spend a lot of time understanding the gaming methods or how to play rather than learning from playing. At first, we plan to play games which require the participant to form or to split into two different teams. However, we identify that it is quite difficult to carry out the activity in groups due to limited interaction in online learning environment. So how we overcome this challenge? We decided to brainstorm and list several online games that is suitable with our training. From that, we discover one interesting online game which suits with our training on basic safety, which is Kahoot. Kahoot is a simple game learning platforms that makes it easy to create, share as well as play learning games or trivial quizzes in minutes. It also can improve participants' engagement. Hence, we decide to divide the game into 3 sessions, which include burns, sprints as well as nose bleeding injuries by using the same platform, which is Kahoot.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Farvindia Raizam, and the challenges that we have faced before the event will be time management. We feel like we will be able to accomplish this event planning in a timely manner. However, event planning is not a work that can be accomplished in 2 or 3 days. Successful event planning requires time, and it is almost guaranteed that if we start planning a few days before the event, we will miss something crucial. We would take our sweet time brainstorming ideas late at night, which would take up to 2 to 3 hours and leave the rest of the work undone, such as creating slides, dividing parts of handling the event, and so on. So, how do we overcome this challenge? Here's how. We would overcome this challenge by discussing among us until late at night and complete the lesson plan and event flow 2 days before the actual event due to the sudden realization of the due date. We would also take a deep breath and prepare a to-do list for the entire event. To have a successful event, the list must be completed, and it allows us to concentrate and avoid distraction from our surroundings. We benefit from this action because we only have a short time to finish it. Also, we finished our discussion and went to bed because it was already late. As a result, we will get up early to address our certain flaws and practice the event flow which we had not done before. Thankfully, we are able to complete the discussion within the time given.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Izzati Hanani. Proceed with challenge occur during training program. The first challenge is lack interaction with peers. People love interacting with one another in class physically. In this case, online trainees miss out on a lot of this bonding as this training is forced for virtual meetings due to COVID-19. Time lapse between conversation and a lack of clear communication norms are 2 potential obstacles to trainees learning and socializing in an online setting. When we first start our program, we asked trainees basic questions. Some of the trainees answered without using their microphone, but we saw their mumbling the answers. Besides, there are also moments where the trainees did not respond to us. The trainers noticed the trainees' sudden mood shift, so we gave them 5-minute breaks for every game session to recharge their energy. One of the trainers plays music during the break session to make it less boring. Few trainees, including trainers, started to sing along and were having fun. After the 5-minute breaks finished, we continued the next game session. We noticed that our trainees started talking and responded to us again. Following that, engagement and interaction between trainers and trainees can be witnessed.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Yuzarifa binti Ahmad Zarin. Now let's move on to the next challenge that we encountered during the training session. A few minutes before the session began, one of the trainers who was in charge of handling slides presentation on Google Meet was unable to join the Google Meet link. We could not figure out whether the root of the error was a lagged laptop or poor internet connectivity or the browser itself. This problem has affected the session by dragging the starting time 10 minutes longer than it should. She has tried to relaunch the browser and rejoin the Google Meet link, but still could not join the session. So we decided to have her laptop restored, and other trainers got her covered by entertaining the audience while waiting for her to come back. A few minutes has passed and she still not come back. Hence we decided to begin the session, and another trainer took over the task of presenting the slides on screen. The most important thing is we managed to stay calm and handle the situation well. Right after the trainer involved came back, the session resumed and ran as per plan. Additionally, for the upcoming session, we will make sure a thorough preparation prior to the session to ensure that the training will run smoothly. That's all from us. Thank you.